it's Marcia from Then&There, and I have another book here that I wanted to show you guys and share with you. This one is very different from anything that I've ever done before as for a junk journal. I've made a book similar to this for myself for a sketchbook, and I liked the way it turned out, and I thought I'll try it for a junk journal, so why not? This is not a vintage style junk journal. It's what I consider more of a modern rustic junk journal, which I think has its appeal as well, and I really like it all. I am in love with this book, just so you know. The thing that is most different about it is this spine. I had these book boards already, the covers from a book that I was going to use, but I cut through the spine when I was taking the book apart, so I messed it up. And I ruined that part, so I went ahead and cut off the spine, and I've been keeping the covers just to maybe rebuild the spine if I were to get around to it, but I never did get around to it. And then I thought of this. I actually saw the sketchbook that I made for myself and thought, hey, that would be really neat, and so I thought I would give it a try, and I did. So I took the covers and I attached this pink fabric here on the edges first, just to cover up where it was cut. Makes it look really nice, and it matches, or it doesn't match, but it looks really good. It coordinates with this color. I really like the two. And if you saw my haul video from yesterday, then you'll maybe realize that what I did was I used a paper pad that I got from a thrift store that have similar colors as this to make the book. So it was another thing that inspired me, and it matched this cover so well that I couldn't just not use them together. So I had to. So then after I got the boards ready, I punched holes with my crocodile here in the covers. Well, first I attached the canvas. I glued them on with tacky glue. And then I punched the holes and tied through the holes with twine. It's like a burlap or jute twine that I have on both the front and the back. And then when I put the signatures in, instead of sewing them into what would be a spine, I just put the thread around these canvas strips so that the spine is open. Now it is not as stiff as a book with a spine, obviously, because it's loose and open. It acts and behaves more like a book that has a Copic stitch in it, and so it's loose, which I think is fine. I don't have a problem with that, and it gives it a very unique appearance. So the cover I put on a piece of burlap and some cheesecloth, and layered on some different pattern papers from the pack that I was telling you about, and it has a little bird cage here with a butterfly. I put a brad on here with a charm on it that says love. This lace that I have it closed with was also from the thrift store that I went to yesterday, and I just looped it through this center signature stitch right here so that it stays with the book, but it's not attached. It can be removed if you want to, but you're not gonna drop it or lose it when you look through the book. There was something else I was just gonna say and I forgot what it was. I'm not gonna talk during the flip through because I'm gonna probably speed that up a little bit. I find that people don't like really long videos, most people, and I'm the same way. I would rather just look at the pretty papers. In the book are things like envelopes, tuck spots, pockets, tags, journaling cards, a lot of which came with the paper pad, which I don't have right here with me. I put it away, but I'll put a link, or not a link, but in the description I'll tell you what the name of the paper pad is. And coffee dyed papers. I didn't coffee dye everything in this book. Like I said, it's not vintage style, it's more modern. It does have white pages and a lot of writing space. Writing papers that I used that are different colors, like pinks and purples and kind of this color here. It's not really yellow, it's more of a beige color. So all of the colors that are in the book are right here on the cover. I'm trying to think what else I want to tell you about the book before I get started. It has all kinds of laces and fabrics and ribbons tied in it, as well as some twine and stuff like that. And sewing, it has lots of sewing, and I've left some of the tails, which can of course be cut off if you don't care for them. And so let's dive in. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you're still watching, I appreciate that. And I did want to just mention this book. It has 5 signatures, and there are about 10 pages in each signature, so that's approximately, let's see, 10, 20, 25, anywhere between 150 to 200 pages in this book. So it is quite big, with lots of laces and ribbons and fibers and things tied on, and I hope you enjoyed that. And leave a comment, like the video, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, also ask. Appreciate it. Thank you.